Okay, I think we should have some audio now. Is great. I think we're finally live with audio. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get everything working smoothly here, everybody. Thanks for your patience. I can hear myself talking now, so it's gonna get some feedback. Change that. So I haven't done a live chat in a while because the last time I tried it, my internet wouldn't work properly. So welcome everyone. Welcome D-Wing. Welcome Feli, Will, John, Ray. What else we got here? Yeah, keeping up with the chat and chatting gets a little bit hard, but yeah, oh yeah, there we go. So Jay is, yes, Jay, that is the literal Silver Surfer on my desk. There he is. He is a sweet little piece. Hang on a second. Let me just change my screen here. Yeah, I can show that. There we go. This was made by a friend, Silver to Burn. So if you go to Silver to Burn's YouTube channel, he's got some great stuff, and he does lots of awesome sand casting and that. So he's got some sweet pieces. All right, so I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Yeah. Yeah, Bernie's work. Call it. Yeah. Well done. Thanks, Feli. I appreciate that. Silver Saver, my moniker. Hey, welcome. I have your bar here somewhere. Hang on a second. It's right in my little. A few pieces. Where is it? It was right here. I just had it there. Here it is. There we go. So the coveted Silver Saver bar. So a bit of a glare with this camera. This is my webcam, so not as fancy as my usual filming camera. These are pretty sought after, everybody. This is when I knew I was accepted by the community. And then Mrs. V, as D-Wing was saying, Mrs. V did these for me. Just I saw these posts on Instagram and I scooped them. Pure silver dolphin set. So I'm maybe not as fancy as some of the other live chat people that have stuff running on the side and whatnot, but I'll do my best to keep this a bit interesting and show off some fun silver. I've got some stuff here from Dean, some Tomoko Enterprise here. These are the Tomoko's Tiny Tigers. I'm not sure if we've seen these a lot, but they're really sweet. And these have been selling like crazy. So depending on interest and stuff, I've got a few things here that if we get enough viewers and enough interest, I might. There goes a tiger. I might raffle some of this stuff off, or if anybody sees something they like, you can send me a message and let me know, and I'm sure we can work something out. My dog will be joining us here at some point, I'm sure. Do I still have the T-shirt? Yes, Silver Saver, I do. The T-shirt is a little bit different now, and the because now it's not for charity, so you can just purchase the shirt and they're at a discounted price because they're not for charity. So I'll send you a message about that. But I want to change some of the names on the back a bit and get some people added on there that have done great things for the community, especially people that have done things to also support, a lot of the charities and that I'm trying to support in my channel as well. So they need some recognition, and they're silver pourers and community members and that. So new shirt, but definitely available. Tiger on the loose, yes, D-Wing. I don't know if people have seen these, so I believe Scully is going to be scooping these up. So I'm not sure if Scully's going to join us. I'll do the raffle draw in a bit for the prizes, guys. I want to have a bit of fun here before we get to it, but there we go. So there's the one of these. Now these are North-Fed mint. So this guy went to jail for making these. There's only 2 of these available, and they're just really sweet that I had available, and I think Scully's picking them up. So 2003, and then I've got a really nice one. I'm leaving it in here because it's almost in perfect condition. A 2000. Yeah. Still broadcasting? Yeah, we're still broadcasting. Making sure everything's working. You never know with this system. It's yeah, Notorious Silver. That's right, Jay. This stuff's sweet. So basically, if people don't know, and it's funny what people know so much stuff, and you just may miss a bit of information on something. But these are this guy tried to make his own currency, and had he just marked these with an expiry date and value of like token and something like that, they would have been legal. But he refused to. But and this is in a nutshell. But yeah, D-Wing knows the North-Fed rounds. And they're sweet. So yeah, they were nice to kind of pass through my hands for a bit. But being a silver lover and collector that I am, part of how I fund my life and enjoy my silver hobby is that things like this I'll be able to get at good deals. Obviously, collectors will be able to give me a bit more, and then I'll buy generic silver that I can stack, put aside kind of like a savings account that I can then spend later. And ultimately, I'm making that, making some good money that way by doing it. So I'm really careful with my stacking. I'm really careful with my purchasing. I try to talk about it a fair bit on my channel, but I try not to get too into the political side and why I make my, decisions with the market and that. But, a lot of my interest is based on what I see and what I like. I'll go into the store, I'll go in the LCS, I'll go online, or I'll watch a video and see the pouring and things that are unique. And this is beautiful artwork. And my wife is an artist, and I want to feature some of her pieces tonight as well. But this is artwork, and I'm not buying this to put aside and then take into the LCS when I want to put my down payment on a house. This is stuff that's going to sit on my shelf and be with me for a long time or forever, or end up being a gift for somebody, right? So but when you get into the rounds and things like this, this is a nice round here. It's really just a generic silver round, and this will get stacked away and be put aside for that down payment. This is I call this a silver cookie. This is by Dean. He did a few wood pours, and this it goes to my store and funds. You make a couple bucks off it, and that helps fund the business and create the interest. But also helps pay for the premiums that I would have to pay on my couple dollars over spot for this stuff, keeping me in the black. And it's just, I'm again very careful with how I make my purchases, and then that way I'm able to keep going. My 100 days of silver stacking, that was that kind of hit into the budget a little bit, so I have to be a little bit extra careful. But I think that there's lots that can be learned still out there for myself, and that's why I spend so much time on YouTube and with the community, going to coin shows and talking to guys like you. So. Oh, look at Kate. My wife is on there. What a lovely piece of silver. She's sitting in the other room right now, everybody. Thanks, D-Wing. I enjoy my strategy. At least I enjoy it, right? I was out sick for months during time. Yes, I have a few shirts available right now, Silver Saver. So we'll talk, and it just depends on if you want one of the ones that I have now, or if you want one of the updated ones. You just have to wait a bit, but you know, these are still really nice, but they're just not going to the charity. I'm not doing a charity drive with them, so they're a little bit cheaper, which is great too, and I appreciate the support. So it helps keep my channel and my business going too, right? That's why I have these things too, guys. Like I give this stuff away a lot with my orders, and throw swag in pens, and I got beer coasters and post-its and stuff. But I have it on the website too, so sometimes it helps out. And anything like that, it's instead of getting a Patreon account or something like that, you know, I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy trying to keep people entertained and provide information, but I'm also a business when it comes to the silver side of things and gold as well. And it's nice to get a little bit of support here and there too, which is cool. What are we saying here? Silver Saver. Has there been anything since those rounds that tread close to the legal line? The only thing I know is the retainer rules the waves round, which isn't quite as. No, I think you're right. I think honestly, Jay, you're hitting the nail on the head with that one. As D-Wing said, that's about as close as you're going to get to the situation. It became such a well-known thing that nobody's even pushing their luck with it, right? Where you know, they're just not. So, and speaking of the Silver Surfer that was asked about by Jay earlier, Silver to Burn is an amazing sandcast guy. So hang on a second here. I can't see. There we go. He also did the Superman. Now this is a water pour by Beaver Bullion, but this is the Superman done by Silver to Burn, and it's a two-piece. He actually ended up welding the cape on for me. And it's off of a game called HeroClix. A game called HeroClix, but the base, anyways, I was able to. It's really sweet. So you guys should check them out. And people like this is silver art, right? So you're not buying for this isn't buying for weight and worrying about the price over premium. You're buying to keep yourself have a good time. And then if it really comes down to it, you still got some money, and you go out and buy a hat or shoes or something like that. You're kind of just, what can you do with it later on, right? So I get to have a lot of fun with this stuff, and if it really comes down to it, I've got a chunk of money sitting there if I am desperate and I need it, right? It says, branding help keeps you afloat. Yes, D-Wing, it's really helpful. I need to do better on silver forums and things like that. And I'm going to share a little bit something private with everybody here that I don't talk about a whole lot. But I have, when it comes to reading and writing and that, I actually have some challenges with that. It's found late in school for me. And so it's something that I had to learn to kind of deal with later on. And these days, with more people being okay with speaking about mental illnesses and challenges and that, it becomes a little bit more common to talk about. But I don't want to get into it too much. But my challenge with typing and stuff like that and writing, it takes so much time out of my day that I'm really working on a way to get better at that. So it's why I do so many videos, and I put them on forums and things like that, because I can do so much more with that and with a video editor than I can with typing, and the challenges of reading and watching what I'm writing and making sure that I'm spelling it right and my words are in order and things like that. So, but yeah, blah, blah. Enough about me on that anyways. This is a sweet piece, by the way. I don't know if you saw this on my channel, but it's a sweet Mandela coin. But yeah, coffee mug, got that as well. It's just mine. But tonight we're going to be doing a giveaway because we've got lots of people that have entered the contest. Now, this was a much smaller entry list, which is good for all the participants, because most of the entries had to come from being on the Silver Forum. So the Silver Forum, great website, great forum, but is primarily a European-based forum, and the support. I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit, and I have an upcoming thing I'm doing with Pit Bullion as well. So that'll be my North American thing with Metals Mafia. So stay tuned for that, and obviously lots coming with that side, because we're here in North America, so that makes a lot of sense. But Silver Forum, they're a great forum. They've really been a lot of support for me and reached out to me as well about other things. Yeah, Jay, Silver Forum, browse daily. I think that it was just a good way, because one of the big things that had happened recently is our good friend Backyard Bullion has now got assayers marks, and for people that don't know, assayers marks in England and Europe is very important to guarantee you can sell your silver as silver. Mike GPO, how are you, buddy? And then we got Lee here. Geez, Lee's been, and then we got D-Wing. Oh, silver supplement. There we go. Trying to keep up with the chat as well, everybody. Have you ever? Oh, hang on. Have you ever done silver server and Superman in your regular Sharper videos? Yes, I have a video of me unpacking them actually from silver to burn. So if you head on to my channel there and just search my videos, just type in probably either silver to burn or Superman or Silver Surfer, you'll find them. It was a sweet video. Sup GPO. If anybody wants in is to help chat and keep this going, so we're not only listening to me, that would be great too. It'd be great. So yeah, thanks, Jay. But yeah, so this is just some cool stuff I have here, and then this sheet is really neat because it's a neat sheet. This is a sheet. I need to change my camera again. See, GPO knows how to do this better than me. But this is a sheet of 10. Some of them are pretty spotted up, but it's 1986 to 1996. It's 11, sorry. 86. But yeah, there's yes, see, there's my counting problem. But 86 and 96. No, that's 10. There you go. That's not an eagle. There you go. 86 and 96 are the two kind of key dates in this set, and they're probably the best. Like the 86 is the best condition out of all of them. This thing is in beautiful shape. So these are going to go up for sale or for raffles. So if anybody's interested, you just got to shoot me a message. Got to be fair price, everybody. I mean, there's some good value in here, and shipping. I can't just not charge shipping. So if you want more, or if you happen to win a raffle or anything like that, if you join my raffle site, or we do a raffle on here, then of course you get that included in your shipping. So some fun stuff. That's a cool ring too. Custom Coin Rings USA did this for me. It's a 1964-84 commemorative silver dollar. Cool. So yes, we're going to do the giveaway. Where's the link? Oh, GPO, I will have to send you the link. Uno momento. Can't just let anybody in and share the link on here, I'm just I got an hour. Go GPO, help him out. Hang on a second. Thanks, Lee. I'm working on it. Hang on. Where's my gotta know what I'm doing. And link. Where the heck? Oh, I think I'm just gonna email you, Mike. Hang on a second. Just easier that way. Bear with me. Here, let's look at a Sanchez silver snake oil at it. And I found myself a sterling silver hat, so I gave it to the Sanchez snake. I wish I could have music going, guys, but last time I tried that, I got banned. Like, actually, it says right on my channel, blocked worldwide. So, all right. So there's the link. Sent it to you, GPO. You should have it in your email soon. Oh, and we can put, I guess I can add you as a moderator, right, Mike? There you go. There you go. For my channel. Oh my God. Or is that just for the video? I can remove you later. No deleting anything on my channel, please. Mike has the power. And I don't know. Oh, there's GPO. He's in.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Mike, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Just got
fantastic.
Give me a minute to open up the chat side here. I'm kind of blind.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out how to.
Okay.
I got like a double audio here.
Okay, that's me echoing probably.
No, there we go. It's me because I had my My YouTube's still playing. I had it turned down. There we go.
There. Okay, I'm good. Give me a half a second here. I will remain hidden so you can be the only pretty face on the screen.
Oh, you can. It's okay. It doesn't matter at all. I'm just showing off stuff. If you got some fun stuff to show off, that's great too.
I got buddy. This is all you.
I got these. Dean just did these, so
yeah, I gotta get my ducks in a row so I can get one of those too. Those are nice.
Oh, there we go. Gotta figure out what I'm doing with the camera here. There we go. Yeah, and he did a few different ones for me. He did a plain one. He did a one where it was like this, one where he sanded it a bit. So he's still kind of working on them a bit, but they're really, really nice. And the plain one, so just to let everybody know, my veterans charity is closing up, but of course I can still take donations for that. But we did really well with it, and he ended up donating a 3-ounce one of these. And it sold. We raised just under $140 for the Canadian for the charity on one of these, so it was fantastic.
Where is your booger?
Dean, he should be joining us soon. He knows what's going on, but good, you know, good. It's late for him too.
No, it's early. It's like 7:30 there.
Well, that's true. No, it's late for me. I'm thinking the other way, right?
For you, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's probably out carousing with the old women.
Oh, Dean, yes, Feli. Dean is such a gentleman, and I met Dean through the channel and whatnot, and he's really become my Uncle Dean, like an extension of my family, and great guy, so kind-hearted, and you know, he's when he cut his hair for charity, and that really meant a lot to me as well. And I love when people kind of use the reach they have to do things like that. It's awesome.
Yep, he's a pretty cool guy.
Oh, he is for sure. And he's getting, like, his stuff that he pours and makes is so good too. So he's a talented guy too, and he does some great copper work, like hand hammered copper and stuff like that. And he never shows that off, but a wizard with copper.
I got a nice 3-ounce Molly bar and a 2-ounce Molly bar and a little tiger.
Yeah, the little tiny tigers. I was just showing those off. I've got a few tubes of them right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have the patience to pour those and then stamp the damn things.
No kidding. Like the time to stamp each. That's what I think. The time to stamp each one of those. That little tiny. Let's pour them out here.
Yep.
I had them a bit. Oh, tiger on the loose. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
They're so cool, and he had to get a new mold. He's wearing out the tigers, so he's got a new mold on the way. Thanks, D-Wing. Yeah, charity drive did well. You know, each charity does something. It's been a little bit of a different experience for me, and partly why I haven't been as chatty on other channels and that. I watch a lot of videos. I do it while I'm doing things. I have them playing, and I don't comment as often, partly because I'm so busy with things, and you know, just trying to work things out, and working with charities and trying to do all this and make sure you're legit and everybody trusts what you're doing. Okay. You know, you got to do things a certain way, and it's taken some time, but it's been very successful. I'm really happy with the result. So
can I just interrupt you when you're talking?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Tell me to shut up. What's up?
Okay. Silver Saver says, I want to donate for the veterans and put Pit Bullion Silver giveaway. Where in your channel is the link to make a donation? I believe Silver Saver just send it to CanadianSilverSaver@gmail.com.
Yeah, I'm going to put it in the chat here. So
type her in the chat, and I'll copy it, and that way if anybody asks for it, I can just paste it in there.
Oh, I'm going to put it in the chat.
Yeah, I got a wrench. I don't know how that happened, but I got a wrench.
Yeah, I made you moderator.
There you go.
But I got it here. CanadianSilverSaver@gmail.com. So yeah, if you send it to, if you do PayPal, can I edit that? No, I should have just PayPal and say for charity. There you go. Anyways, I'm typing. Everybody can see my problem here.
Or they can do it, friends and family, just don't make a comment.
Yeah, well, no, I don't mind it's okay. Don't comment the product. Don't comment. If you comment, it's for Wounded Warriors Canada or for Soldiers Angels USA. It's been fine, and it shows that you're doing something for charity if they kind of scan the comments, and it's fine.
Well,
What it does, it helps me distinguish.
they're registered charities then.
Yeah, yeah, it seems okay. Like I haven't had any problems with that. I did the biggest one was the sick kids one. We did $1,400, and that was 90% through PayPal, and there was no problem with it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was really happy with that for sure. All right. Let's shut that down. I'm just playing. I'm trying to get everything. I haven't done this in so long, Mike. I appreciate you being here. What's been going on over in sunny Manitoba?
Not a thing. I just got home.
Not a thing.
I was downstairs playing rummy with the old folks.
Oh, nice.
Hey, I won $7 worth of quarters.
No, sorry, Silver Saver. It's sorry, Soldiers Angels USA. Yeah, that's fine. Soldiers Angel. That's fine. And yeah, we've done pretty well with the charity. Where's those poppies? Hang on. Almost broke the headset. Here we go. So this is what people will. There's one for US and one for Canada. And here's the thing, everybody. We did this. It's kind of like, you do like those early bird contests or draws and stuff like that, and then you can win cars and all that, with all proceeds going to some type of charity. It's an incentive. We don't do this for any other reason but an incentive. And it was just nice at the coin shop, and Metals Mafia and Beaver Bullion helped cover the cost of this, so it was pretty sweet. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's two of them, so I've got one for US and one for Canada. And then Pit Bullion has donated a Zelda Triforce shield as well as another prize, and that brought in quite a few donations.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, Silver Sabers, Soldiers Angel USA.
Yep, that's one.
Okay. Yes, Silver Saber.
Yes. And then what else is? I was having my beer, so I have my good Canadian local beer.
Lucky you! I had my rum last night. That's it. I'm done.
Now, Mike, there's a Royal Canadian Mint coin that came out this year. It's got a little bit of gold gilding on it, and it looks almost exactly like the Sleeman logo. Do you have that one?
No, like that beaver?
Yeah, you know the one I mean. It's facing the other way and slightly different.
Yeah.
I saw it at Canada Post a couple times, and I was like, nah, I wanted it, but I just kind of didn't bite the bullet, and I so wish I did.
No, I'm...
Anybody want to trade? If you have it, let me know.
I don't have a lot of silver rounds per se.
Yeah.
I like coins and poured silver. I'm concentrating on the poured silver.
Yeah, no, obviously I have a large amount of that myself.
No, and like I said on my channel thingamabobby there, I'm just a small-time coin collector that got involved.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun, man. I mean, I'm just a small-time bullion investor that wanted to reach out to people and have people to talk to, because a lot of my friends and family think I'm crazy, right? I mean, they see money coming in there, they see business and wealth being built, but they don't understand why.
What other hobby can you have where you can, like now, can sit here, like you're in Ontario, I'm in Manitoba, we can talk. There's people from all over the States on the side chat. You can get people from all over the world. Like last night on the Metals Mafia, we have, and I can't remember his name, a guy from Norway. He comes on,
Oh, wow.
And he joins in the chat, and it's just like everybody knows him, hey, how you doing? Yeah. It's just cool. It
is really cool. Yeah.
Like you said, it's fun. And if you're not having fun, I'm sorry, get another hobby.
No kidding. And you've seen that a lot on my channel, that a lot of my purchases and the variety is because I need to have fun doing it. I'm a collector, but if I can collect and put wealth aside at the same time, that's great.
Well, see, look in the side chat right now. Jay.
Hey. Oh my goodness.
It's almost 4 a.m.
Well, thanks for being here, Jay. You're amazing. That's awesome.
Good on you, buddy.
That's fantastic. Good to have you here.
Oh, we got Rhode Island.
Rhode Island, yeah.
There you go. Ewing is down south.
Jube Jube Gold, yeah, Rhode Island. That's dedication, Jay. No kidding, eh, Feli?
Yeah, when I first looked at it, I almost thought it said Rhodesia for a minute. I thought, whoa.
Hang on a
Yep,
second.
there you
Where's
go.
my...
Silver supplements, saving at the same time spending. Yep.
Yeah,
But
and
like for me, I always have a hard time putting money in the savings account. You know what? I don't have a hard time buying coins or silver.
not at all. No kidding, eh? And that's really true. I mean,
Yeah, that's my savings account.
yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah, and that's how I have my. I was just speaking about that before you were on. That I have a lot of generic items,
Yep.
generic silver that I end up purchasing by moving, getting good deals and raffles and auctions and stuff like that. That ends up I can trade in, make profit on, pays for my premium, and ultimately ends up buying me 3 ounces of silver. So
So
that's
your
my savings account that I spend when I need it, and the rest of it is my hobby and my collection.
your wife's getting even. She just put your address on there.
Uh-oh. My address is.
Yeah, yeah.
Now that's important, guys. My wife, Kate Reed. We people follow my channel. She's a wonderful artist, like in many mediums, whether it's paint or ink or watercolor or sculptures and whatnot. She does all charity drives and things as well, and she's just started. There's a poor little dog that's very sick that she's supporting, so she's drawing a dog picture. So in a bit here, I'll kind of show you a preview of it, and when it comes up, it'll be on my channel. So you should be looking for a bit of support that way. So she's a wonderful person, but she's very shy in comparison to me. I'm the outgoing one. She's quiet and shy. So. What do we have here? Saw something beautiful there. Yep, that's it, Feli. So that's saw you guys on here, and we have. My lighting is terrible with this camera, but there we go.
That
There we
angle.
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
So this is of course, the proof one, so it's extra shiny. I'm picking up that lighting there. The Feli Mint Round. This is the 2016 one. So the new one is coming out. Just now. They're just doing the pre-orders for it. So if you guys head over to Feli Mint's website, Mike, do you mind putting that in the chat there?
Let me find it first. I'm gonna go to their.
Yeah, if that's okay. Thank you.
No, I'll find it.
And they've got pre-orders being accepted for this. Plus, they have some really sweet micro mintages and silver shield rounds and that, as well as their own rounds. So lots of great stuff you can pick up to build up your shopping cart a bit and really add to your stack. And then just as nice, everybody has their own logo. Look at this. I'm sorry about that. I have this on my channel. There's lots of videos featuring this. But there's me. Beautiful, beautiful round. 2 ounce round in capsule, and numbered with a certificate of authenticity. 50.
Do you have the cutout one?
No, that's the only one I don't have. The only one I have here handy because we're careful with our storage. I keep some stuff around for moving and flipping, and my kind of community silver, but the rest of it kind of goes away and to and from storage. But for today, I have this one here. But I have the antique one. I have a couple of them and a couple of the regular ones. But no, I don't have the cutout one. Do you have that one?
No, I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not a big go out of my way to get silver rounds, but if I was getting one, I'd be getting that cutout one. That one I think is the cat's meow.
The cutout one, and it really pops because I don't know, the edges look a little different from the cutting, and that's really cool.
I think the one I saw was also toned. It was cut out and toned.
Yes. Yeah. I think is it gilded, guys? Feli? Let me know in the chat side there.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gilded.
So you should have one of those guys in here.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to join. I mean, the more chat, the better. I'm thinking I might. The one Dwayne did. Yeah, the one Dwayne did there.
There you go.
Because it had a different color to it as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, gilded. There we go. So sweet, very sweet piece.
Yep.
And their new design, because of the feedback that they had, these guys are great with their shout outs and everything, and working with the community to get the product right. And their new design, she's sitting there posing. It's a really, I have to say it, it's a sexy coin or sexy round, and but she doesn't have the horns this time, and that was by feedback. And really really cool, and looking forward to have a couple of those in my stack as well. Those are collectible items, everybody. They're not going anywhere. They're going to sit there, and that's going to be things that kind of gets put away for my family and my son, who's now 18, and you know he's in charge right now, right? So
Yeah, I was gonna say that's your boss. You mean?
yeah. Well, it's very interesting. He's just starting a new job this week, and he's working hard, and he wants to work hard, and he's an outdoorsy guy, and he still likes his video games and that, but he likes to be out and outside. He likes to work hard, and and I'm proud of him. So he's a good kid.
There you go.
Yeah. What's happening over? Let's see. What else can I show off here? I've got some stuff I haven't shown on my channel yet, so I don't want to. I have to. I don't know, Mike. You know about raffles and all that, but I've been doing extremely well on raffles lately. Like I've won gold coins. I just showed the proof silver swan that I won. It's a $200 coin.
Nice.
I've won a bunch of things, and I haven't shown them. But one of the cool pieces that it's in my box here was this. Now this wasn't a win. It's just in my box. I got a few other things here. So this is a little preview of what's upcoming on my channel. That's not a win though. Obviously the feline mint one. This one here. So the 60th anniversary. I can't see my camera. 60th anniversary of Cobalt Canada.
Oh yeah. Nice.
So these
toning on it, eh?
Yeah, it's got some wicked toning. It's an amazing condition, apart from this weird kind of edge, but it's the way it was made. Now it says struck from. Oh man, I wish that would focus better. But struck from 999 pure silver, mined and refined in Cobalt Canada, richest silver camp in the world, over 500 million ounces produced to date. And that was as of this. And that was actually a little bit of a fib. It was about 3 years before this. So basically, all the mines are closed, but a little tiny one. But they did their thing. 60 years makes sense. Stretch it a bit, right? But up until recently, with the new PMX rounds, these were the only silver rounds you could guarantee were 100% Canadian silver.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a really cool piece of history that, I think I'll hold on to this one for a while. And then I can see it moving along, and then that'll add some generic silver to the stack and pay for some premiums, right? But it's a beautiful piece and quite rare.
Okay, guys, I'm seeing 17 people watching and only 7 thumbs up. Everybody thumbs up this live stream, please.
Oh yes, please thumbs up that live stream. It really helps. 17.
I saw that you had to approve your wife's comment.
Yeah, that was funny, eh?
You know what? I pushed that button on mine and I thought, what the heck is that?
That's funny. Now, everybody, I am going to do a bit of a plug because my veterans charity for the Poppy Coins, whether you want to be part of the Poppy Coins or not, I am still accepting donations as Silver Saver is sending money over for that. And it's all 100% going there. It takes a bit to get it all together. You just send it to my email address, canadiansilversaver@gmail.com via PayPal. If you're Canadian, you can do an EMT. Or you can set it via Super Chat, which is kind of fun. Silver Stacking Insomniac sent me a little bit on the last chat that I had, and that was kind of nice. And he also sent over some amazing stuff that as a where the heck did I do that? As a thank you, but he was insistent that I kept it, and he's such a great guy because he made donations and stuff well, and he was like, listen, you're doing lots of great things for people. You deserve to be recognized. And I refuse to keep it. Like I am keeping it, but I'm going to donate the value and sell off some things to donate that. So let me just show you guys what he sent. This is just a beauty. And this is going to be on my channel too. Look at this.
Oh, nice. Nice. Is that one of those Chi Wu?
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
It is I wish the camera, now again, stay tuned on my channel for the proper feature of this, but just a stunning piece. And this will be with me forever. I have a lot of beliefs in Asian philosophy and lifestyle, and I touch on that every once in a while. But it's based on upbringing and where I was basically through foster care and stuff like that. But the this is such a wonderful piece, but I can't, somebody sends you a gift like this because you're doing something to help out people. I can't, I'm keeping it because, of the sentiment behind it, but I've already sold off a coin worth more than the value of this one I got for it that will be donated. So there's going to be a couple $100 donated via this piece, and that's already been done. And it was it was actually a marijuana sativa coin or indica coin, but that's the one that's going to be donating instead because I appreciate the gift and the sentiment behind this one.
Jay says, I logged out before seeing Kate's pumpkin on the live chat. What was the carving?
It was a mandala. So she's really into her mandalas right now. So mandala is a style of art drawing and whatnot, and where you would pen work and design, repeating designs and that. And it was a wonderful piece. She has some pictures of it, but I don't. It's in the garbage now. Silver Supplement. You were my first follower. I didn't even know that myself.
No, he was talking to Silver Saver, who just opened an Instagram account.
Oh, I see. There we go.
I'm number 2 Silver Saver.
Well, I got to get over there then.
Yeah, you better get over there and follow her.
No kidding.
Silver Saver 888.
All right, Mike. Do you have anything you want to show for a bit? I just got to take a quick. I'm gonna go get some artwork from Kate.
Okay, let me. Well, here, you want to see this, John?
All right. You pop it up. Oh, John, no, it's okay. Everybody. So every once in a while, it's out there. So my name is John. I'm not going to get into it. It's fine. It's okay that people know that, but I prefer on here. Just it's my YouTube entity. Oh yeah, nice moose.
Oh, Western Mint Incorporated, 1974. This is number 876 out of 1,000.
Ooh.
Yeah, ooh. Johnson and Matthey and Mallory.
Wow, that's great. Where did you score that?
Cyber Curtain Twitcher.
Oh yeah. Nice.
He did a trade and he stuck this in there, and holy crap, I was floored.
That's beautiful. You remember those we did the trade for those stamps?
Yep.
Those silver stamps. That started a trend. I now have 3 other additions to the set.
I was looking at that.
Okay, hang on a second. You show off some stuff. I'll be right back, everybody.
Okay. I also got from Cyber Curtain Twitcher this really beautiful. It's called a fan-tailed bird, and it's a $1 coin from New Zealand. It's really pretty. And everybody knows that I don't do good by myself in these chats. So, hey, Grenadier, how's it going? Salve, Silver Saber. There he goes talking Latin again. Eh? And those of you here, yeah, let's sub each other in YouTube, and why not? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it is a beautiful bar feel. I meant it was totally unexpected. This one, I'll tell you. It put a smile on my face. And as you can see, I'm still wearing my shirt from last night. But did you see the video on this one, the Canadian Silver Saver?
Yes. I just am terrible at commenting right now.
Oh, that's okay. Oh man, this trade dollar that I got from the bear. 1877 U.S. trade dollar.
That's and the condition of it's amazing.
Oh, it is. It's stunning.
And the what you call it? You call it a cracker, right?
Oh, this is I think Big Lori calls these beezers.
Oh yeah.
It's like a step above the cracker.
I like it.
It's like simply an awesome coin. Like just totally stunned me. Juju Gold says, I think I'm subbed to all of you. There you go. And Grenadier has joined us. John Barry, I think he was here before. If I'm slacking here, I'm missing anybody.
I'll run the raffle in a little bit here, guys. I mean, this is good to get some more people on, or not the raffle, but the giveaway here shortly. But yeah, here's my look at Mike. This is my raffle life right now. Look at this, and I got a horseshoe up my butt right now.
What all that?
Yeah.
Holy, you must be spending $1 or $2 on raffles.
I'm not. That's the crazy part. It seems like it, and you'd think yes, of course, but I'm really careful with how I do it. And I'll, for example, I won the Silver Swan too. Did you see that video?
No, not yet.
Everybody, if you haven't seen this, so this one was my latest win. And what I do is I do flips and stuff, and I build up basically a budget, and I build up like a raffle budget from my moves, and then I play within that, and I save on I will buy less coffee and whatnot, and I'm really diligent with that, everybody, and you have to be, otherwise you get yourself in trouble. Thanks to lots of people in my life that have taught me. It's weird because I can do it with that, but I can't really. I don't know. There's other things I'm not good with my money at, but it allows me to play some raffles, and if I don't have the money, I don't play. But I don't know. I only play 2 numbers, 3 and 8. Those are the only 2 numbers I ever play, and they've always been good to me. So this is my latest win. Oh, camera's off. Sorry, everybody. There we go. This is my latest win.
Camera's on.
Yeah, sorry, it was small. Now we can. Oh, there we go. 49. So they only made 2,500 of these. It's number 49, and it's the proof swan.
That's a beauty.
Okay. Let's see. There I am. Oh, where am I? Here's me. Hello. Hello, I see you. It's really, really cool.
Very nice.
Beautiful piece. And again, and I don't know what it is, but I try to do good things in life, try to be good, and hopefully life, I said that in the video, hopefully life looks after you a bit. And somehow I got a bit of good luck with raffles lately, right? So, and if I start getting the bad luck, I don't play, and I only play like $5 ones and stuff like that.
I'm doing one right now on Instagram. I'm gonna draw it tomorrow night on my chat.
Nice.
It's all full up, so.
Time to do that draw, buddy. The ones I do on my Facebook, and I have my own Facebook raffle channel plus others that I'm in. Basically, once it's full, we got to do them pretty much within a few hours. It's just the way people are with it. But
I told everybody on Saturday night I was going to do it on Monday, so
that's cool. Yeah,
they're all cool with it.
Silver Soft, will you do another full stack? You should.
Say that again.
Camera's stuck on logo, by the way. What?
Oh, whose logo? I don't.
My logo? Hang on a second.
Is it stuck on mine because I'm talking?
Let's try. No, hopefully I fixed it. Let me know if that looks better, everybody. If I'm back. No, it's fine now. Cool.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta click the camera off and on, kind of thing. So, thank you for the heads up on that one.
You have to double click.
No, I just turned it off and back on. It was when I flipped back and forth between you and me, it caused a problem. So,
okay.
For whatever silly reason. So, but yeah, again, everybody, if you've got your drinks, have them now. This is my local Canadian beer.
I got a bottle of real Canadian Superstore water.
Nice.
Yeah, not really. I actually prefer Walmart water.
Yeah, I don't know where they get their water from. So
you know what? I did some research when I started drinking water because the tap water in my building just went to crap. And I actually did some research online, and there was a whole bunch of people did all kinds of taste tests and testing and stuff like that.
Yep.
And it turns out that I can't even remember the name of it, but Walmart sells great value fresh spring water or whatever, and it was the best one for you. So I just
that's cool.
That, and I just got used to it.
Did you say they did a pH test on it?
They did all kinds of tests.
Yeah, the pH tests are really good because I as I'm getting older, the heartburn kicks in more and more, and it's funny how you can. I used to say this. I'd be like, water has been giving me heartburn for crying out loud, and
And
it'll be because stress and things like that, and just get aggravated a bit more. But yeah, if you're drinking water with a high pH, bottled water,
you
there's some stuff that's horrible. Silver Supplement and Silver Saver are talking about Silver Supplement's full stack video. I don't know if I'll ever do a full stack video. I just don't. It's just too much to put everything together. I'd have to do it in clips and go to different places. Maybe I could do that and dig stuff up.
well,
That'd be kind of fun to dig stuff up.
you did one last year. Hey, Christopher Sanchez.
Hey, Christopher Sanchez.
From a garden hose, he said.
Hey, Christopher Sanchez. Look, here's your snake. Hang on a second. Let's see. My camera's there. We go.
Mine's right here on the windowsill.
Yeah, but look, I got him a hat.
Oh, there you go.
So I went to the LCS and they had a bunch of little trinkets, and I said, "You got anything fun?" And they're like, yeah. And they know I like the strange and unusual, right? And they charge me almost nothing for these, basically. And I got that, and I got this little Stein. It works. It actually closes and opens.
A charm.
And then I got a little cannon. So this is going to be my Monopoly piece from now on, right? And then I got a pyramid too, and they had a bunch of them, and I just bought a few this time. I'll keep them, or maybe I'll give them as gifts, or throw them as little bonuses for people that I like and stuff like that. So.
Are those sterling?
Yeah. Still sterling. I mean, sterling's great. People that collect coins and all that, like as you know, Mike, Canadian silver being and even constitutional U.S. silver 90 and 80%, right? Sterling is a higher percentage. So if I can get a great deal on some sterling silver, it's why not, right? And you'll see a lot of people just move this stuff and not think twice about it because it's so small, but it all adds up.
Oops, sorry.
All right, what's happening? We have an emergency.
No. Just telling the old guy to take his pills.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's my pill alarm. Yeah, if you...
Thank you, by the way, to Silver Saver for sending the donation. It's come through. So much appreciated. Soldiers Angels USA will get that donation, and I will update everything later. So thank you for that as well, everybody. We've done very well with that.
I don't want to ring my bell here, but if you want to see some sterling silver, maybe check out my chat tomorrow. There might be some on there.
Definitely. Oh, for sure. You've got quite the amazing collection, friend. Geez. Mine's mainly bullion and silver coins and poured silver. You've got some amazing coins and sterling. I've seen lots before.
It won't be my sterling you're seeing, though.
Oh, no?
No. I'm going to have a guest.
Oh, I like it. There we go.
Yeah.
We got? Sombrero in the chat. Sombrero from Jay. That's funny. Like more than 15 times. If it's good. Yeah, Chris, I couldn't believe it, actually. I had it. Okay, so the sombrero, it started on Silver Surfer.
There you go.
But it was a little big. And it was funny. But it's so much more appropriate on the Sanchez snake. So, and by the way, Christopher, the snake is called Sanchez. That's the name of the snake. So. I love his videos are hilarious. By the way, everybody, you got to and good too. He's got some great videos. But his silver casting, pick up his snakes. Metalsmafia.com and hit him up.
Okay, Feli Mint. He says he's having to head out.
Oh, peace, Feli.
See you later.
I'm going to do the draw here soon, everybody. I probably should get it going here. We've been hanging out for a bit. So let me start kind of getting towards that. Because then we got people that want to move on. And Jay's got to be like, what time is there? 5 o'clock in the morning?
It's got to be pretty close, yeah.
All right. So just give me a second here.
Nice.
And just to show something, I was talking about 4 a.m. There we go.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
So my wife,
early or late.
I guess it depends on your what you do with your life, right? If you're
If you've
a
got
night shift, well, if
woke
you're,
up or you just going to bed.
it could be a night shifter, right? So,
Yeah.
so my wife, everybody, you know, she's if who watches, she's a wonderful artist, makes some wonderful pieces, and right now she's just got a new piece that she's working on. And sorry, Han, what's the name of the dog? Kate? Oh, I've lost her. I think she's outside. So there's a dog, and I can't remember what the name of the dog is, but it's a little pug. And my wife is a vegan and an animal lover, and she heard this story of somebody that she's been following, and their dog is very, very sick and needing a lot of money on surgery. It's going to be okay as long, but they have to, all of a sudden this expense has come out of nowhere. So she's decided to reach out, and she's drawing what they call a pup Vader picture, because the dog's name is Vader or something like that, or I think it's Vader. That might be it. But it's so here it is. Just get my camera up so I can see what I'm showing you. This is just part of it, obviously.
Oh, there you go.
And this is all hand done. You can see kind of how it started. And what she'll be doing with these ones is she'll do this, and then she'll do them in prints, and she'll sell the prints, and all the proceeds will go to the person with the dog, so they can cover the cost of getting the surgery done. And because of knowing that they're getting support and things like that, they're able to get the surgery done. So it's really, really cool. Yeah, and my wife's so kind-hearted, and she's so shy. So I thought it'd be a good idea to try and maybe promote it through our reach and our connections, so that maybe more people can see it. So it's going to be a cute picture too.
Jay says cue Star Wars Empire music.
Yeah, I'm not playing it because then I'll get kicked off of YouTube like my pumpkin videos. That was crazy. Like, I actually, on my channel, it says blocked worldwide. And it was because I had Led Zeppelin playing in the background. And Christopher Sanchez, he said it was going to happen, and it was still working. And then all of a sudden I was gone. And then I came back, and I didn't have music playing, but it kept kicking me off. And I don't know if it was still because it was related to it or whatnot. I don't know.
So you got a community strike?
Well, no, like I'd put a video up and it would stop after like 3 minutes or 7 minutes or 15. It was like, as I was going live, it was really kind of frustrating. I'm carving pumpkins and I had to watch the camera. And then I tried to do this, and this image that we see right now, it wouldn't come up. I had no camera, so I had to do it from my phone. Yeah, you told me, Sanchez.
Yeah.
And I've done music before in the background, but I guess it just hasn't been maybe a band that's that hardcore on it. Like, it's even Dean, because I do the editing for Dean's videos, for Tomoko's videos, and he plays some music in the background sometimes, and it's got through. There's one time it didn't, and I had to use the YouTube editor to take it out, and you'll hear it in the one video. It's just all of a sudden dead for like 15 seconds. There's no audio, but
yeah, usually you get 15 seconds to play the music.
Yeah, maybe that's all it is or whatever, right? So, but it was pretty. Yeah, the music, you have to have it low. But the one part we turned it right down. It didn't matter. It was too late. And Led Zeppelin, right? So, yeah, my wife went to a Roger Waters concert just before that. So, Kate, what is the dog's name?
What dog's name?
That dog.
Veda.
Veda. It's a girl, is it? Yeah, it was Veda because it's a girl, and the person wanted to make it as close to Vader as possible, but still girly.
Had to feminize it.
Yeah, there you go.
I just made up that word too.
Feminize.
Yeah.
I have a new mold coming too, everybody. So new, see my maple leaf. So I'm gonna have a new maple leaf mold coming. That's gonna be a little bit cleaner and not a puck. So it's gonna be just a maple. So stay tuned for that. Let me get the prizes here. So third prize, we can see this is what we've got here. Got a nice little container. But you get a couple of coasters, a couple of beer coasters, some stickers, just a little bit of swag, right? Pen. But the big thing is you get the prize for third place is you get a Tomoko's Tiny Tiger. And this one's neat. It's kind of toned up a bit, and I like it. I was going to dip it and clean it, but I think I'll leave it alone. Yeah, maybe you'll see it too well here.
Yep, can see a little bit of yellow on it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's toned up nicely in the right spots. It doesn't look weird. So that'll be third place. Technically, it'd be Moody. Oh, okay, Darth Mutter. There you go. Well, they called it Veda. That's what they named the dog. So, and the dog is going, I think, needing healthcare and maybe surgery. I'm not sure. So, they're again, when she sells, all the proceeds will go to that charity or to the person to help the dog. Second prize, I have my promo box. So, I guess this is a little bit of a shout out for Vistaprint, but they do all my stuff, and they got a. This is kind of like a nerd box or whatever you call those ones that basically I get a promo box where they give me some different items to see if I like them, and that's why I got the coffee mug. That's cool. Oh, Loot Crate, there's the main one. Loot Crate.
There you go.
I have a Loot Crate box right there. I don't do Loot Crate anymore. My wife got me some of that for a little bit. I'm a bit of a nerd with some stuff, so superhero nerd for sure.
I was gonna say, did she cuff you on the back of the head for buying one of those?
No. She bought them for me for like almost for a year. I think she did it for me, which was awesome. Yeah, she just yelled, "I'm spoiled." I am. I'm very spoiled. So second place. Now that we don't want to talk about me being spoiled, second place, you get some lovely cards. You get a pen, and you get the. This is cool. This is a tote bag, and so it's a nice reusable tote bag, and so that's good for your shopping and whatever else. Maybe go to the gym or go swimming and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of nice, and something a little bit different to kind of, maybe spiff up the prize a little bit more than just added some swag.
That sheet of coins in there.
Yeah, and then nope. If anybody wants these coins, let me know. They're up. You just send me a message. But,
what are they?
They're a sequential set of Silver Eagles. Yep, Silver Eagles from 1996 to 1986.
Oh.
And 86 and 96 are key dates. So.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Put
right.
it down and finish what you're doing now.
That's okay.
Sorry about that, Mike.
That's all right. We want to have some fun here anyway. I'm going to have a sip of my beer right now anyway.
They're SJ's Mixed Adventures. Hello, everybody.
Hello, SJ's Mixed Adventures. How many viewers do we have right now? 16. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
And 18 thumbs up. That's really good.
Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. It's one of my best chat. There we go. So we've got, and then this is the Dragon Buddy. So this is my last one. These were poured by Backyard Bullion. This is very appropriate because Backyard Bullion does the silver forum bars. It's the first place bar, and they have this Canadian maple leaf stamp on the back for me. It's some wonderful pour lines. They're in a video. This is the last one. There are no more. Well, I kept one for me.
Yep. Nick Leger, is that how you say that? Leger?
I don't know. I think so.
That's how I'd say it anyway.
Let us know. Thumbs up.
Like a good French Canadian name.
Bonjour.
So that was first and second place?
That's first and second place, and then we haven't given them away. Everybody who's watching, we're just showing what it is. And first place, you get a nice box with a nice piece where I've ripped off the label to make it look. There you go. That's first place. So thanks everybody for playing. And this is a sweet package. So this one in here, you're gonna get yourself some four coasters.
So I missed. That was second and third place you showed already.
Yeah, that's right. Second and third place. Sorry, this is first place.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry. And second place, you know what? I'm going to give you some beer coasters as well, too. So this one, you get 4 beer coasters instead of the 2. You get a pen. And then you get the Canadian Silver Saver T-shirt.
There you go.
Yeah, and this one was a JDRF T-shirt. This is an XL, so hopefully it'll fit. But this one was purchased by me with the proceeds went to the charity. So by winning this in a roundabout way, you've donated to the charity as well.
You know they're going on about that box in the side chat, eh?
Yeah, bonus barcode. Exactly, guys. I decided to leave the barcode on for you. Yeah. So here's actually Backyard Bullion, which is interesting because his cards has the QR code on it, which is neat.
Yeah.
So Backyard Bullion has the main prize in here, but hang on. It's kind of interesting because it's set up as the main prize, but this one is heavier. So Beaver Bullion also has a prize in here. And Beaver Bullion makes my hockey stick. So here's Beaver Bullion's card.
Hey, Monkey Swag.
Hey, Monkey Swag, welcome. What up? Well, yeah, nice beer coasters. Thanks, Jube Jube Gold. If you buy anything from me, if you win one of my raffles, or if you just, anytime you get something, I'll throw in some stuff like that for people. So, but Beaver Bullion pours my hockey sticks. Now, the hockey sticks now are 2 ounce. This is a 2 ounce hockey stick, and their shape's a little bit different. And the reason why is these are really hard for him to pour. So, silver pourers out there, he hates doing them. He really does. He hates doing them because they're so hard. We basically keep one of 3. The 1.5 ounce hockey stick is very rare. There was only 5 of these, I believe, made, maybe 6 actually. Sorry, and they're a little bit more hockey stick shape. I like them, but they're so hard to pour.
Are they like poured in a 2-piece mold or sand mold?
They're poured in a 1-piece graphite mold by hand. Just he goes with his thing and he goes. Like, it's amazing to see, and it's on my channel. I have some video of him doing it, but it's so hard for him to do. So the hockey sticks, I just had somebody order 5 of them from me, so I've got to beg the beef to make some more for me. But they're tricky and they're brittle. So anybody, if you do have the hockey sticks, you have to be careful because they're brittle or they're thin, right?
Yeah,
don't bend. Well, they almost kind of go like silly putty. And this one you can kind of see it here. It's got a little tiny split that started. And it's unfortunate, but I mean, they're fine, but you just can't, these aren't something you're going to play with a lot in your hands, right? So
do you tumble them?
No.
If you tumble those things, they'll harden right up.
Yeah, we thought about that. So he doesn't tumble anything. So we're looking at different options and also different molds, but that's what we have for now. Yeah. So good idea though. Good idea on the tumbling. But this is the 1.5 ounce, and that's part 2 of the prize. And this is the only one left. These haven't been around for a long time. Yeah, the little pucks to go with them. I have a Canadian Silver Saver button, but it's too big. Yeah, it doesn't look like a puck. This is my puck. This is actually my Canadian Silver Saver. I call it my puck. It doesn't really, a little off size, but
good for desk hockey.
Yes. Well, this one actually, I don't know if people can see. I'll show you up here. My cup, my beer coaster is a 5 ounce Scotiabank. That's actually my beer coaster, my drink coaster. So this is first place. Oh yeah, hand pours. Love hand pours. That whole thing here, these are all community hand pours, apart from a couple editions like the Salivate Metal Fortitude rounds and stuff like that. But so this is first place. The rest of first place, guys, you're actually getting 2.5 ounces of silver plus all the bonuses in this one. And everybody, these prizes, none of the prizes for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway were donated. They were just, I appreciate the support. I appreciate my viewers. I appreciate my customers. I appreciate all the support that I get. So I thought it was just the least I could do for what people do for me. So these are made by Backyard Bullion. They're the silver forum bars. So silver forum, you had to go to the silver forum. That was one way to enter into this contest. And these are unique because for people out there that don't know, in England and Europe, UK, European Union and that, you can't sell most silver as silver. You have to sell it. So this would have to be sold as white metal. I would not be able to sell this as silver in England. That's just the way it is. Now this is actually okay because it's a bar. So a standard bar is fine. But anything beyond that that has a design really becomes what they call art. And therefore it has to be, in order to sell it as silver, you have to have an assayer's mark like you would see on sterling silver and things like that we know over here. Can't see it here, but on my channel I have this video, and that is his very own assayer's mark. Now what's cool about that, everybody, is he has basically immortalized himself in the realms of silver, because when you look him up on websites and books and things like that, that's his signature that'll be there forever. And it was a necessity that he needed to do for his business over there, and he's exploded over there. A big part of it is because of the legitimacy behind this. But it's really cool to think that, this is a way to kind of cement yourself in the history of silver pourers and silver makers out there, and craftsmen. And so you're getting a piece of history here. This is one of the very first pieces that he's made and had assayed. And this is number 68 from the Silver Farm bar. So big piece of prize here. I hope you hold on to this for a long time.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's really sweet. All right. And hopefully we're not losing people here by rambling along.
Hey,
17, we got more. People are listening. Oh my God.
And 19 thumbs up, so that's good.
Woohoo. See how it goes. We get lots of thumbs up. I might feel extra generous.
Say that again.
Yeah, extra generous. Lots of thumbs up. Lots of views.
Oh my, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what do I want to do here? I think it's probably a good idea to get to at least the first prize here. So what I've got to do that. So bear with me here, everybody, because I have to go to a screen share and actually show you. I want to do this live on random.org, so you can see it happening live right there. I don't think I need to do like a world time server with a timestamp or anything like that. We're all live right now.
I cheated to do that.
Yeah,
I couldn't get the screen share in my head, so I went out and bought a little Acer computer.
Yeah.
I can put my camera on it.
Yeah, exactly right, and that's fine too. So, that's kind of the, I think everybody knows we're good to go here, and I'm not.
Phone, even if you do it in random.org.
Well, the thing is too is like, what does it benefit me to screw something over on this? It doesn't do anything like that at all. This is just for fun and having a great time. And guys, I'm giving away ounces of silver, right? So
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, so interestingly enough, based on the way people had entered and whatnot, we had only 100 eligible ballots.
Wow.
Yeah, because basically people didn't either do a shout out, didn't do, which is fine, didn't share on Instagram or Facebook, or didn't do, or were private and I couldn't see that they shared it, and then, or didn't go over to the Silver Forum and say, I want in peace, my friend. So it was okay, but I will say that in the future, I don't think I'll do as many options because it was so hard with the.
Yeah, it makes it complicated for you too.
Oh, it was so hard with the social networking side to make sure you can't follow everything, right? So, okay, so I'm going to screen share here so we can get to it. Let me just make sure I haven't missed anything in the chat side. What's going on? No, I'm enjoying. Yeah, I think shared on Facebook, but a lot of people just.
I think they shared on Facebook, but a lot of people just commented there.
Yeah.
Shared there. Yeah.
That's right. So you had to share it there, right? So sorry, Jason. Next contest, okay? There's no more entries for this one, but I had to tally up ballots and everything already. But trust me, buddy, I do lots all the time. And even if you did want to enter another contest, Jason, it's not free. But I am doing a charity drive where I have some prizes, some beautiful coins and hand-poured silver. And all the donations go to either Wounded Warriors Canada or Soldiers Angels USA. So that's the ongoing one right now. You can enter for that. So, all right. So here we go. We're going to go to the live. I'm checking, making sure the chat. Again, I haven't missed anything. Hockey stick is badass. There's one big enough to club. Is there one big enough to club somebody's noggin? You know what I would love?
Monkey swag.
I would love to have like a 10 ounce and eventually like a 1 kilo hockey stick. So when when I'm big enough and I'm getting enough money through the business and all that, I'll invest in that and we'll start making those. So Monkey Swag, everybody, Mr. Monkey Swag, you have to check out his channel, his videos, his Instagram, not just for silver, but lots of wonderful stuff that gets shared. So, and really fun and interesting. I got to say, one of the top put together and fun channels and stuff to be involved on. So just a great guy.
You watch The Walking Dead?
I do not know.
Okay. Do you know who or what Lucille is?
Yes, I do know. I enough with the social networking, and I follow like What Culture on YouTube and stuff like that. So
You
I
the
see
one
all
that
that.
Bear made for Silver Vessel?
Yes, I did. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give my eye teeth for that, even if they're made out of porcelain.
Bear's sand casting. So he's talking about the bear, everybody, and we'll get to the draw here. But here, I'm pulling out some community ports. So, oh no, silver to look at. Darn. But the bear is in here. Where's the bear? Where is the bear? There's a bear in my community silver box. It's just bear. There it is. Nope, that's a hedgehog. That's Dean's hedgehog. There's the bear. Okay. So if you guys want sand casting done, another great guy to go. And I had to get a bear, right? So
you know what? That's exactly the same one I got.
can you grab me your Sharpie? So he did. Well, I ordered a gift for my wife for Christmas, and he was able to do it. And then I had to get the bear as well to add to it. And yes, it's for myself, but support the artist, right? Everybody, these people do a lot of great things.
It was this close to grabbing an actual Sharpie. I realized it.
So this is this is solid silver, 4.3 ounces.
Nice.
Poured by the bear, and it's silver Sharpie. It says Sharpie right there.
Oh, you could tap somebody on the noggin with that and leave out.
Oh yeah. And it's toning up really cool. He's done it. He treated the end a little bit differently, so the cap is going to tone darker than the rest, which will be cool. Nice. Yeah. So some great stuff you can get out there, right? So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the paw print. Yeah. This is. Oh, so for SJ Mixed Adventures. So SJ Mixed Adventures. This was interesting because this is kind of a community pour, but it's kind of not because it's through Jaeger poured silver, and I got there because of Silver Slacker. Okay. Now, this isn't one of his pieces, but they had a deal on, and this was my first piece that I had bought kind of through the community, basically, and I bought it because I thought of it like a grizzly bear, that kind of thing, which is very Canadian, but also because I had been laid off from my job. I had my side business on eBay and that kind of was able to keep me afloat and whatnot because I'm an entrepreneur at heart. But this was because things had changed, and I decided to take my bullion investment life and kind of try and make more of it. I've been doing that for a while, but trying to make more out of it, right? And this was significant. So this was my step towards the my next stage of life, step in the right direction, kind of thing. So this is a lucky piece with me, and will be with me forever.
That reminds me that of High Fives style.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very clean. High Five's got some great stuff, and I need to get some stuff from High Five. High Five will be on the new shirt, and what I do is I take a real Sharpie on my shirts and I mark off. I actually put a Sharpie line through the names, kind of like a rock concert T-shirt, and mark off as I fill the shirt up with my collection. So.
Yeah, cool.
That was a gift from Mr. Zeke way back.
Oh, big time, eh?
Yeah, that was awesome. So, anyways, all right. So now we're pulling out silver and doing lots here, but there's actually the first hockey stick ever. This was poured by oh my goodness, Silver Diva.
Oh, there you go.
His silver mold maker was making the molds at that time. Not now, unfortunately. All right, so I think now we've got random.org up. We've got lots of people watching, 19 watching. That's fantastic.
There you go.
Thanks, SJ. And there's a lot of things about, because of the variety and what you'll see, there's almost always a story behind why I make a purchase, especially when it comes to community pours and what's out there. There's real reasoning behind it, and including with my other stacking. But I could go on forever about that because I'm a chatty guy. But let's get to the first prize. Well, third prize. So let's screen share here. See if I can figure out how. I had this before. Okay, there we go. So you're gonna see. How's that, Mike?
Random.org.
All right, so we can see random.org, everybody. There's the 100 numbers that are in there. And oh, you know what? I actually have to close this. I've just stopped screen share because I can't show you everything. Hang on. So hang on a second. Keep an eye on the chat too, Mike, just in case people
I am doing that.
see
Hey,
anything.
Scully's Corner just showed up.
Golly, we was just talking about it. Well, at the beginning of these, you're looking at getting these Norfed rounds. We were showing these off because they're so cool.
Yep.
We'll talk about that later. But yeah, so hang on. I want to share more because I need to show you the list so people know why it's just a list of 1 to 100.
There you go.
All right. Loading, loading.
He is hiding his adult content.
That's good.
I am, he says.
That's okay, Scully. Just this one we'll keep PG-13 for Canadian, or was it 14A, whichever it's supposed to be now.
I think Grenadier was talking that you were hiding your adult content.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, no adult content, everybody.
Well, I believe the way it works is if you're an adult, it's not adult content. It's just content.
That's true. That's true.
You know?
It's not, I've always thought about that with.
It's only adult content if you're a minor.
Correct. Otherwise, it's my content.
That's right.
Okay, so we're gonna share here. I'm gonna share my entire screen. So we're gonna have like, ooh, can you see that? Is everybody seeing everything crazy right now?
There we go, infinity.
There we go. So we've gone to infinity. All right. So here's what it is, everybody. There's the names in there. Blah, 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 blah. You are in there if you did it properly. I promise you. And if I missed you, or if it's somebody that maybe should have been in there, it didn't, I'll get you on the next one. I don't know. I do my best, everybody, but you really had to share. I had to be able to see that you shared, and then you had to do a shout out and things like that. So I'm
pretty sure I'm slacking on that one.
Yeah, no, I don't think you. To be honest, I don't think you're in there, Mike.
I'll admit it.
It's okay. It's just better for everybody. So here's the thing: it's a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, right? So when I do that, it was my road to it, and a lot of it was to try and generate new subscribers, and that's what you'll see a lot on here: newer subscribers and people that went over to the Silver Forum. So you had to go to the Silver Forum and comment on there. I want in peace, my friend, because I think there's a lot of crap going on in the world today, and I really thought it was just a nice thing to maybe take a breath and really try to remember that we got great things. I mean, we're able to do this, right? And there's people out there that don't have shoes on their feet, for crying out loud, and seriously, right? And I'm very passionate about these things, and I think that that's why I do things like try and help with charities, and I think we could do a lot more than we do sometimes, and I could still do a lot more. And so I appreciate it. A little bit of peace around the world would be good for sure, right?
You have far more energy than I do.
Well, 40 is just around the corner for me, and I hope I can keep this energy going for another 25 years. But
man, 60 is around the corner 2 years for me.
Yeah, but you got lots of energy, Mike. All right, so we're sharing my desktop now. Everybody can see my ugly desktop. So there's the names, and then random.org. So it's 100 names and 100 ballots. It's not just 100 names. Some have multiple based on whether it was for Silver Forum, whether it was for Instagram, or whether it was for shoutouts. And Backyard Bullion is not going to be part of anything but the third place prize. He is, because he's part. He doesn't want to be part of the rest of it. So that's cool. So if he wins. All right, so let's do the third place prize here. Whoop, now we're freaking everybody out. There we go. Random. There we go. All right. 100 names. We're going to do 3 spins. And the third spin, so we're going to like a shuffle 1, shuffle 2, and then the third time it'll be the top number is the winner. And that's how I do it on my raffle site. So actually, let's just kind of show that real quick. I'm going to delay here, but just get to it. But I have my own raffle sites that I raffle off products and prizes and things like that. And that's how I do it on there. And I use worldtimeserverrandom.org. And I find it the best way to keep it nice and fair that way.
Okay. Just a question on the side chat.
Yo.
Jay from Ireland is asking, is Jay-Z actually J2, my Silver Forum self?
Oh, probably, yeah, W.
Okay.
That is you, buddy. Sorry, that's a typo. But I have it all in a proper chart that you guys can't see. Like this is my for you to see chart. And then I have the chart that has all the other stuff kind of right here, or actually before this, that tells all the real stuff. So, all right, so here we go, random.org. We are going to go for the first one. Spin number 1. 73 was the top, but spin number 2. And our winner of the 3rd place prize, which you can't see right now, I was going to show it, is number 52. So you are the winner of 3rd place. Let's see who number 52 is. Alex Z. You are the winner of the 3rd place prize. So that's congratulations on that. I'll put that right there. So that's the first one. We'll come back to this in a minute.
Here I am trying to click on his name. It doesn't work on my computer.
Nope. All right, so we're going to stop sharing for a second. There we go.
You got to love that.
And hopefully, yeah, that infinity that goes in there. Well, if I was better at this, I'd probably, we wouldn't see that, right? So, but not too bad. Not too bad for the first, well, my first kind of proper live chat here. I've done a couple others, but I haven't had really people involved in them. So, you good? Where's Pitbull? He should be on here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
All right, so, well, he's been part of my charity lately too. Oh yeah, he's nice and chatty.
Yeah, he steps up. He's a pretty cool. Well, I call him a young man. He's a pretty cool young fella. He's
so congrats. Oh yeah,
stuff together.
Yeah, Mike's doing great, and he's been. If anybody, he went through a lot. He kind of threw it all in, sold his like old car, like he did a lot to it, and that to go all in on his business, and went into a coin store, and it didn't work out for him, and it worked out okay, but it didn't keep. I say it works out okay because it led to what he has now. So you have to look kind of the steps that people go through and the challenges that they have. But he was basically, wit's end kind of thing with things, and didn't know what was on the horizon, and started doing something new, and it's exploded from there. So, it's a story of you keep going with your passions and keep believing in yourself, and as long as you're smart about things, obviously you're going to be successful. As long as you have to be passionate, you have to believe in it. And I was in the corporate world for over 20 years, and all of a sudden got the pink slip and said, here you go, thank you very much for everything you've done, but you have too much vacation and we pay you too much money now, and we can hire somebody for cheaper, so see you later. And no ill will to my company. They're actually great, and I understand it. I get it, right? But it's the way the world is. It was a little bit scary, and I went in kind of trying to go with my passions, and things have really gone well from there too, right? So you have to believe in yourself, and Pitbull in there, he's really a success story of that, and Backyard Billion too as well, because he's part of this.
Hey, AG Scott Kiwi, how you doing? Larry,
welcome.
We got down under people.
So AG Scott's Kiwi, because we know I like my stories right now, and always, but I'm a bit of a storyteller. AG Scott's Kiwi is an integral part of my life experiences recently. I don't know AG Scott's Kiwi more outside of this. But due to a circumstance of people reaching out and orders and things that happened, I ended up having an order come through, and it was from somebody in New Zealand. And anybody who knows a Kiwi is somebody from New Zealand, usually meaning a child, but not the fruit, everybody. So a long time ago, my dad, I lost him when I was young, but he moved away, and he had a couple children just before he moved away. And I only knew them when they were very, very little, I think 6 and 3. And I never saw them or heard from him again. And in fact, when I heard my dad had passed away, it was via a card, and it was after the funeral, and I had no chance to go say my goodbyes or anything. So such is life, right? So we make just who we are. But don't know a lot of family around the world. My dad was having kids up to being 50 years old, for crying out, or no, 50 years old and beyond, actually, because he was 50 when I was born, and so he was in his late 50s. He was a sailor. There's family around the world, and I couldn't find them. Well, because of this order and AG Scott's Kiwi, in my long kind of rambling story, I was able to find my brother and sister that I haven't known since they were 6 and 3, and I only saw it really twice. And it's pretty amazing. We've reached out, we've made connection, and if it didn't happen when it happened, my brother actually closed down his Facebook account about a week later because he was traveling. He's married, and his wife is Chinese, and they live in China and they're doing some stuff. But because of the travel and all that, they didn't want he just kind of closed it down for now. And if I had waited even a week later, or that order had come in a week later, because I couldn't find her, based on her name and all that, I was able to find him and then link to her. And it's just an amazing thing that can happen. And all because I started a YouTube channel, I was able to find family. And I mean, it's a roundabout way, but it was really cool. So good night, Ray. Sorry about a rambling story there. But you know, it's really cool to me how something like as simple as you know, a passion and you know, a hobby and a bit that can turn into a business ended up connecting me to family that I didn't know for my life. And their mom is the only person that is alive now, because I've lost my mom, and that knows anything about my dad and anything about me before I was 10 years old. Everybody else beyond that, I don't. They're gone. I've lost them. So it's cool that I do have one more person that I can hear some stories and you know, learn a little bit about my life. Right? It's really cool, and because of this community, awesome.
Okay, you made me listen to that. Now I'm going to tell mine in 30 seconds. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. My neighbor that used to live across the hall from me, great guy named Bernie. Okay. He passed away in his apartment, and I found him. Okay, a couple days later.
Boy. Oh, yeah.
Now, when all the paramedics and everything, of course, you know, I called 911 and all that stuff.
Yep.
Now the paramedics all came, and one of the firemen had a striking Australian accent. And I just mentioned to him, I says, oh, hey, I said, I talked to a guy that lives in Tasmania all the time. And he says, oh, really? He says, yeah. I says, the guy lives in Hobart. And he says, no. And I said, yeah. And he says, you know what? He says, I'm from Hobart.
No way.
Yeah. You know, and I met him across the hall in my apartment.
That's crazy. Now, did he happen to know?
No, he didn't know.
Okay, that'd be even, you know what I mean? Like, wow, if they actually like
Tasmanian.
Yeah, oh yeah. I figured Taz is the only silver stacker I know from Tasmania. So.
Yeah. And the guy says, yeah, he says, I'm from Hobart.
That's amazing.
I couldn't believe it, eh? And then, of course, the first question I asked him is, do you know a guy named, you know?
Yeah, that's cool.
Don't know.
No, that's cool. It's funny because so far I haven't met anybody that has known me or my family or anything through here, but I was in the LCS a little while ago, and I was standing at the counter talking to the guys, and there was actually when I picked up those little trinkets that I was showing, the hat, the Sanchez snake hat, and this guy here. And a guy was at the counter, we were talking, and the guy behind the counter said, well, this guy's got a YouTube channel. You should check it out because he's got lots of great information. I mean, thank you, you know, couldn't give me a shout out, which was nice. And I wrote it down on a card because I didn't have my business card with me, and I handed it to him. He's like, oh, Canadian Silver Saver, I follow you on Instagram. And it was funny because my wife was with me for the first time at an LCS. And she kind of rolled her eyes like, oh, my God, really? And, you know, we connected. We had coffee. He bought some stuff from me. It was really cool. And it's fun that's starting to kind of get out there, too, that I'm starting to meet people through the community kind of locally now, which is nice. It's fun.
Well, that's cool. Your wife is rolling her eyes thinking, yeah, nerdism at its best. Eh?
Yeah. Well, I'm a bit of a comic book nerd anyway now. Let's be fair, everybody. I like my paintball. I like my martial arts for years. I fix my own car. I'm talking water pump. I'm talking no-2 set. You name it. I can, you know, unless it's something super huge and pulling an engine out. But I'm a superhero nerd down to my heart. Like, I grew up with the Christopher Reeve Superman movies, and I thought I was Superman. And so like you can see it here. We saw the Superman silver, but I've got up on there's my Superman cup. That's my pen holder.
There you go.
And my Superman cup holder and that. And I actually have a Superman cape that's a collectible cape that's a limited edition hanging on the way down to my basement. So I'm a bit of a Superman nerd. I have statues. I have stuff signed by people that have played Superman. I just have never been able to get something signed by Christopher Reeve because it's so hard to get and so expensive. So, you know, anybody out there, you let me know if you can. I need it on a deal though. I gotta justify it, right? But I always wanted to be, thought I was Superman, dressed up as him for Halloween every year. I'm a fit guy. I'm just not a big guy, unfortunately. I'm not, you know, it's just the way it is. My son's the perfect size for Superman, but I'll blame the smoking in the 80s for my size. I don't know. But, you know, I always thought I was going to be him, and that's my nerd side. So my wife's kind of used to that. The silver, she doesn't, she gets it, but she, you know, it's definitely my thing for sure.
We got Karis Ravenhill just joined in.
Welcome, Karis. Yeah. Karis has a couple of my pieces. She has one of my bars, and I sent her over a Masterson bar a while ago too. Karis is awesome, lots of fun. Karis likes my Damascus steel products that I've been promoting a little bit recently. I've actually got here. Let's hang on so I can take off my headset. Hang on. I have it, you know, just in case of intruders. You know, or just in case of intruders. But no, that's not why it's here. But
I live on the 18th floor. I'm just gonna toss them out a window. Nice.
The Damascus steel blade. This is through ACEZ Damascus Imports. So, you know, for the shit hits the fan people and stuff like that, it's
got that blood, you know, down the middle.
Yeah, that's what that is. So the idea of this, people, it's blood, but it's also, and this is not talked about as much, but the idea, this is a proper sword. So, like, you know, if we were medieval times, this would be a proper. I put it in the fence and I bent it. Probably a good, I don't know, 25 degrees, and didn't want to push it beyond that. But this is a cool piece. When you were to stab somebody back in the day, this allowed the blade to come out easily because it removed the suction.
Yep.
Otherwise, you'd have to do the whole, like, put your foot on them and whatnot.
Yep.
So
let air in.
That's right. And so let air in. So I'm a martial artist for most of my life, and I have weapons training. And not to, like, you know, blah blah. I don't talk about it a lot because honestly, that's something private about me, and I didn't do it to brag or anything like that. I got into it actually because I was in foster care, and I got picked on a lot, and it kind of went from there. So, but because of weapons training and all that, I appreciate a good piece of steel. And this is a nice piece of steel, and I got a deal on it because I'm doing some promotions with the guy. If you go over and you head over to ACEZ at Damascus Imports, they actually give you 10% discount if you use my code Silver for those products. And I have a hunting knife from them as well. So cool stuff for sure. Let's get to prize number 2. All right. We want to do this. People want me to shut up now. Ouch, that'll leave a mark. Yes, for sure. All right, so random.org, I will share here again. That worked out quite well last time. Share my entire screen. So we're going to do all crazy now. Okay, so there's random.org. We looking okay there, Mike?
Yep.
All right. So this is so much better having you as my wingman right now, Mike. I'm going to set. Okay, everybody. Mike is getting an ounce of silver sent to him for helping out.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, there you go. That's
on your screen. I'm just trying to. I got off the chat there somehow. Come on, get back on there. Okay, there. On your screen, you should have the number though, eh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you show that list there.
Yeah, but I had it. This is a new list.
Oh, yeah, but can't you just put where it says 1 to 100 in that little box?
I do 1 to 100 this way.
Okay.
Yep. The reason why this is because of raffle habits. It's the way a lot of these guys like things done, and the way it's done like this, it ensures you actually have to manually put in each number, or at least copy and paste the set of numbers and stuff. But it just means that you're doing kind of more to it, and then they like it that way. So that's why I do it this way, guys. That's all. So there's your 100 numbers. It's 1 to 100. And earlier in the chat, I showed this list, and these are people that did it properly. And a lot of new people in here. And then scroll it down and show all the people there. Now there's you know, again, sorry if something got missed or didn't do right. That's J2, right there, not JZ. But the idea is that I tried my best in between Instagram and Facebook, people not having public profiles and things like that. It became, you know, very tricky, but I did my best with it, and most of the ballots were supposed to come through the silver forum anyways, because it was to promote them as well, because it's an awesome forum. So that's what that is. So 1 to 100, your name is there. I don't know what's happening on the chat in case I missed anything. There you go. No, we're good. All right. I'm seeing that's my raffle site right now, and I've got a pit bullion skull up for raffle there. You guys need to join my raffle site.
Is that the big one?
That's the big 10 ounce. This is our 11.3. This is skull number 1, his very first one. So
nice.
Actually, you know what? If anybody wants to join my raffle group, there it is. I'm going to put the link right in there.
There you
Boom.
go.
There's the link. You can join my raffle group. Yeah, I still have a full beer. I'm sorry. My wife is wonderful. Just brought me a new beer. But there's my, yeah, so you can see it there. All right, so let's get to this draw for prize number 2. So this is the, I can't show you because I'm sharing the screen right now, but this is the Silver Dragon button and the tote bag, the pen, and I'll throw in a couple coasters as well. So we're going to do 3 spins again. The last spin, it'll be number 1 at the top. This makes it the most random and the most fair through experience of doing lots of raffles and stuff now. If you're a Canadian winner, you will have to answer a skill testing question. It just keeps things legal and means that I can actually do this with no problems, everybody. So that's why we do it that way. All right.
See how quick I stole that off of you?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, why not, right? Let's CYA, cover your ass.
I thought, wait a minute. Maybe I should be saying that.
Yeah, and that's it. Like, cover your right. Like, I mean,
that's
you know, yeah.
Plain and simple.
Something small that you can do that is legit. I shared the link on my site to show actually where I got it from, and it links to not only one site that talks about it from a lawsuit, like a lawyer's site, but also CRA's website. And it's something simple, and then we're good. So, anyways, let's get to this. Okay. Looks like a lot of work, CSS. Yeah, it was. Yeah. But I appreciate my viewership and I appreciate my friends. So that's why we're doing this. Again, everybody, this is all out of my own pocket. This is not donated from anything. This is just because I truly love the support that I get. You know, and, you know, it's just great to do. So here we go. Spin number 1, number 7. Spin number 2, number 70. And spin number 3, our winner is number 22. So number 22 on the list, you are AL Coins and Cards. That is awesome. And that was, I believe that's one through the silver form. So that's really cool. So second there, second place. Just put that in there. Where's the third place one? Silver form as well from Alex Z. I think this is nice, to be honest, that it is coming through the silver form, because I really wanted some traffic over there. Guys, the reason for it is yes, silver form does sponsor a lot of my videos. I'm telling you, it's not, guys, I'm not getting, it's not, you know, I'm not selling a yacht or anything like that. It's tiny bits, but it's just to help a little bit here and there. It helps pay for my website and things like that, because, you know, I'm really trying to provide information and promote silver pours and promote small business and things like that. So it helps me out because I'm trying to do a service for them. But Silver Forum is a great site to be able to get great information and also awesome products and stuff that you just can't get anywhere else. So, and of course, coming up, I'm going to be doing a similar promotion with Metals Mafia, because Silver Forum is really the European based side of things, and I wanted to do promotion there, and we're going to do a North American promotion next with Metals Mafia. So here we go. And Metals Mafia, by the way, everybody, they support my Silver Hunt Sunday videos. So he is a sponsor of my Silver Hunt Sundays, and kind of helps keep me going and helps provide good content and things like that. So, and I was saying this earlier, if you guys do head on my website and things like that, you know, not to get too much into it, but my pens, my pads, my t-shirts, my coasters, all that little bit, if it's $1 here, $2 there, that goes back into the business to help me to be able to provide good content, do good editing. I also edit for Tomoko's Enterprise. I do websites for a couple people and do things with Beaver Bullion. So it helps me kind of keep that going, keep the business going, so I can create good content as well. And I'm hoping to get out to other coin shows out of province. So we'll see how things go down the road, but that would be really exciting to do.
Good night, Silver Supplement.
Silver Supplement is gone.
Yep.
Night. Take care. Thanks for hanging out.
a great guy. Come and
Oh
see
yeah,
him.
the silver supplement's awesome. Oh, I know why that didn't share, because it shared with bookmarks. There we go. There we go. Let's try that again. Let's try that. This is my raffle site. See if it shares better this time. There we go. The other one didn't share because it was from my bookmarks.
Hey, Eric Woody. Eric's a stacker from a long way back.
Yes, he is. Eric is. I've been trying to find good Canadian old silver for Eric. I did a brief shout out to him a little while back. Welcome, Eric Woody, and you know, I've had a lot of people talking about that coin that I've got. Eric was the silver swan. Eric was one that thought that it was maybe a good thing to sell. And here, let me get off the screen share here. I'm going to hold on to it for now. There we go. We've got lots of people wanting to join the raffle site. That's awesome. And the raffle site, everybody, I really try to keep it as legit and fair as possible. I've got some people that seem to win again and again, and some people that never win. But you know, it's a fun way to be able to pick up some cool items. So actually,
in it to win it.
That's right. So here's the thing. Since we are talking about it, why don't I share that right now? So here, you can see that there, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, so this is my raffle site. You have to ask to join it. There's people in here, and the reason is because I don't want any jackasses in here, to be honest. Now, I'm part of other sites over here. These other sites that I join, and I do a lot in these sites as well. Canadian, they're mainly Canadian sites. Everybody US, it's just difficult because of shipping and that. My site, I'll ship to US. Now, my raffles, I do it so that I get enough out of the raffle that I can incorporate 100% of the time tracked shipping to every customer. So if you win a raffle with me, so I can show you here. Here's some sold items. Oops. Here's some sold items. So here's some great pieces here. So this was a 10 ounce that sold from Pit Billion. This piece is going to somebody from Pit into Canada, and then some items I have here. Most of it I have with me. So like this was one that I did the other day as a coin. So I don't always do poured silver. I try to be random with it. Well, not random, but variety with it, right? You get tracked shipping with this. So there's no, oh, I'm sorry, it's in the mail, I don't know where it went. You're guaranteed you're gonna get your product, or at least know where it's at all times. If it's meant to show up at your door and the postman is an idiot, you know, I can't help that, but I've never had that yet. And people can request to have a signature, which is just a buck to do that. So.
Ravenhawk Coins just came in on the chat side.
Welcome, Ravenhawk Coins. That's awesome to see you here. I love this. A little bit later, eh? Some of the people that can join in a little bit later, and Karis has got the night off, so that's awesome for you, Karis.
Yep.
So yeah, if you head over here, guys, and you want to join my site, you just click the link in the chat there. I put it in the chat, and yeah, I'll accept you into here as long as I trust you, and if not, you'll get kicked out. But this site is only me. It's not to be selfish or anything like that in the sense of not participating. I participate in a lot here. I do my own raffles. I do a lot of raffles, actually. But this is because I don't have the time to moderate other people's items and whether or not they did the raffle properly and things like that. So this is kind of a fun extension of my website and my Facebook or my eBay and whatnot, and gives people another way to participate. I also have, you'll see in here, I did have an auction. I had a couple auctions. So this is a piece that auctioned off, colored dragon. That went what did it sell for? $40. That person got that colored dragon. They're very rare, hard to get a hold of. It's a little beat up, but things like that. So check it out. Head on over, everybody. Lots of fun stuff there. And it's not also just for you can just buy things straight up for sale. Like I've got this Mandela, this coin here. If anybody's on this right now, this coin, I have it on my desk right now. I will sell this for throw me an offer. Right now, we're asking $450 for this coin. It's a $600 Mandela art coin. Beautiful, beautiful piece, like stunning piece. The detail on this is crazy, and I got it because of my wife's artwork. It was a good promotion. The guy actually follows me on Instagram that hand does these. That does the molds for these, the giant clay molds. What they do for them, it's so cool. But I'm looking like I can do a good deal on this. I'm generous. I could easily right now knock another $50 off this if you want it. So $400 if you want this coin right now. So that's just something that's on there that you can buy for sale. And then I also have some like neat stuff. Got some Tomoko. This is a raffle right now. No bidders yet, guys. So if you head over there and you can bid on this, it's only $10 a spot, and then you can buy one of the cookies here, the hand poured cookies. But then you'll see here, I also have I do collectibles, right? So I have a Mark Ruffalo signed Hulk statue. So this is handcrafted. They're very rare. There's a very limited number of these statues in general. And then there's only 750 that were signed by Mark Ruffalo, and they come with a certificate card of him signing it and that. So all authenticated on the website and all that. So fun stuff like that. And I do items like that once in a while too.
Good night, SJ's Mixed Adventures.
Peace. Take care, SJ Mixed Adventures. We're gonna get off the screen share here now, and get back to the silver side. There we go. We got more people asking to join the raffle site. I'll accept everybody in soon. I'll get some new stuff up there to keep everybody interested and excited. Oh, Sylvia's gone too. Cool. All right. So
I think Sylvia is SJ.
Oh, SJ. Yeah, there we go. That's right.
I'm not 100%, but
no, you're right.
Take a stab at it.
I believe you were right. Okay, this has been fun, guys. Thanks so much, and Mike, thank you, guys. I appreciate when people do things like this to get in and chat and help out. But I'm going to give Mike a little bit of a present here. I'm going to send him an ounce of silver for the deal. But he didn't know that. But Mike's a great guy, so everybody make sure you head over to Mike GPO's channel. Check out what he's got to offer. He's got some great stuff and some great videos. And really, a coin connoisseur knows his stuff, and you're not going to regret being part of that channel at all. So
buddy.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. Great guy, and doing some great raffles too. So you need to head over to Mike GPO's Instagram. Mike, put that in the chat. You know how to do that?
Yeah, I will.
Put your link to your Instagram raffles. It's right there.
I have one going now. While I don't have one going now.
It's full. You just have to do the draw for it. Right?
There. That's my Instagram. My Instagram handle. I don't have a raffle going right now. I will probably tomorrow night or maybe Tuesday even.
That's cool. Yeah, and I tried doing a raffle on Instagram myself. It didn't fill. It was just maybe because of the items. But guys, I will do stuff there, but I need a bit more of a following with raffles on my Instagram to do it. It was up there forever, and then I put it up on my Facebook group, and it was gone. So. Yeah. My Facebook group, the reason why I have this, guys, is just because it flows, it's easy, it's quick. I can put up as many items as I want, and you guys can request something. If you guys see something here at all or anything, I mean, not the community stuff, that's not going anywhere. But if you guys see, the Tomoko's Tigers, these are up on my raffle site. I just filled it and just did 5 1/4 ounces, just went tonight. And I do these all the time, the Tomoko's Tigers and that. And the other thing too, guys, is this is a great, my business is to promote hand poured silver and unique and unusual items and smaller businesses and that. Yeah, I purchased from Silver Gold Bull and they're great. But the coin shop, they're a little bit smaller business, and that's why I like to promote them, because they're local and they're great business to deal with. The hand poured silver and anything like this, Tomoko, wonderful stuff. Zeke, A.G. Ender, the Bear, you name it. Like, you guys, you need to be part of these silver. You need to add this stuff. So through my site, my Facebook, and all that, it just gives me a way to be able to bring some of this in and also be able to kind of resell it and get more of these items out there to people and really get their name out there, right? So until they're big enough that they can just say, go away from me, Silver Saver, Canadian Silver Saver, I don't need you anymore.
Canadian Silver Saver, it's Mike GPO1, and I believe you followed me back already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Silver Saver, yeah. Mike GPO1, I think she has too.
Yeah, I think I have 2, maybe 3 Instagram accounts.
The raffles are, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I can't get rid of the ones I don't use.
Oh yeah, you can't delete them.
No, because if you don't know the password, they won't let you back
Oh
in.
yeah, that's right. You can't. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
I mean, you should be able to just delete them, or they should. I guess they will eventually, but.
I think because of I was good right when I started everything. I made sure I was Canadian Silver Saver, and I grabbed it across all platforms, and therefore it's I've been lucky. Here's something cool, Mike, just to show you. This is a raffle win, everybody, and I haven't showed these yet, but these are
nice. What are those?
These are 5-cent Canadian. It wouldn't be called. They're not nickels, but they're silver, but they're 5-cent silver Canadian pieces.
Oh, those are fish scales.
Yeah, that's right. The fish scales. You see a lot of people put these on charms, on bracelets.
Yep.
But these are sweet little pieces, and I won this raffle for $8. That was an $8 raffle.
Shut up. Those are like about $5 a pop.
Yeah, no kidding, anybody. I scored.
They're 925, eh?
That's right. That's right. So guys, it's worth doing it. And again, now you got to play within your limits, everybody, and I do. But I generate myself a raffle budget and my silver stacking budget. The reason why I can buy an ounce of silver is because I don't buy as many coffees, or I make a sandwich at home, or and if I do eat out that a couple cheeseburgers that week, guess what? I'm not buying silver that week. So it's a lot of discipline, everybody. And I look at it this way: I'm going to be 50 in 11 years. That doesn't seem like a big deal, but anybody who's kind of around that mark, think about it. When you're 20, 30, and 31, whatever, I'm going to be 50 in 11 years. If I don't have wealth built, I've got an 18-year-old son, and I've got a beautiful, wonderful wife. I need to be doing things that build wealth for that, and I get to have a great time doing it. So you got to be smart with it, everybody, for sure.
I was 50 12 years ago.
Well, you wouldn't know, Mike. Especially, I know you've had some rough times, so you're doing well. You're looking great. You're looking great, buddy.
And I celebrated my 50th birthday by jumping out of an airplane.
Oh, Jesus, really, eh?
Yeah, that was cool.
Did you want to do it, or did you force yourself to do it?
Nope, I wanted to do it.
Yeah. See, there's a few things in life that I don't want to do, and that's one of them. There's an agreement I have with my wife on something, and it's very something personal with us. But if it ever happens, then I will jump out of an airplane. She needs to. It's about changing lifestyles and stuff, but one day we'll see.
It took 2 weeks to get the smile off my face after that.
That's amazing, buddy. It's different though, right? Like, see, I want to be Superman, and without joking, everybody, this is legitimately okay. So I'm gonna, I say in 11 years I'm gonna be 50, but I'm fit. I take care of myself, and I'm very proud to say I don't have any gray hairs yet. So I try to promote that as maybe because something that I do with my lifestyle, but I have a lot of fun, and I live honestly, completely on a regular basis. When I walk out my door, I try to fly. I put my arms up in the air, and a little bit of kid in me is still there all the time. So, I'm not, it doesn't happen all that often, but I can just imagine jumping out of an airplane. Like, I'd be terrified, but I had this feeling that I would just
be Superman for 2 minutes.
That's right, man. And something tells me that, it's going to happen, and I'm going to love doing it. Right. So,
the best part is like when you jump out of the plane, you're supposed to somersault out, eh?
Yeah, I do the flip, right?
Yeah, and when you come back up, you know what you see? You see the airplane going away. And the first thought that crossed my mind was, oh man, now you've done it. There's no running after that thing. It's gone,
That's crazy.
And you get the terminal velocity real quick.
Yeah. Was your face flapping in the wind?
Nah.
That's funny when you see that, though.
Yeah, but keep your mouth shut and keep your goggles on.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Eric Woody there, he said thank you for the Canadian coins. Eric picked up some coins from you a while back, some Canadian ones, and no problem, buddies. I had no problem doing that for you. Man in Black, he's actually looking for me to get a sterling silver bracelet. for him and one, and then I figured I'd see one again, and it's one of those things I've never seen one since. It's not the right kind, you know what I mean? So if you do watch this later, or anybody talks to the Man in Black, I am on it. It's just very frustrating right now. I would never jump out of a perfectly good airplane. See, Scully, I hate flying. I hate flying in planes because I'm trapped. I'm not in control. It's terrifying to me, but you have to do it sometimes. Terrifying. Like, I'm terrified. I'm not scared of shit, but I am terrified of being in an airplane. But here's the thing. People would say, I almost would prefer to fly in one of the smaller little airplanes because at least you get a parachute. And not that I want to skydive, but at least if you're going down, you at least have one other option. In a jumbo jet, you got no options. Tuck your head between your leg and pray.
Just goodbye. Yep.
I saw there was a movie a while ago. I don't know what it was, but there was like a zombie apocalypse or something crazy happened, and EMP went off, and all the planes started dropping into the sky. And this one guy's on the plane, and he saw everybody panicking. He just started grabbing all the life vests from everybody under their seats because they weren't paying attention. And he went into the tiny bathroom and he just inflated them up. And he was stuck in there like in this bubble. And he came out, he broke his shoulder and broke a leg, but he survived the airplane crash because you're at the back of the plane and he was in the bubble. Now, what are the odds of that actually happening? I don't know. But I swear to God, I don't ever. Sorry?
Were you watching MacGyver?
No, it wasn't MacGyver. It was a movie. It was like a made-for-TV movie. But I swear, like, knock on wood, I'm never. Oops, there goes the camera. Knock on wood, I'm never in that situation. But I am fighting people for life vests and running to that bathroom if it ever happens.
Yeah, some crazy guy's got himself locked in the bathroom
with all the life vests. What's going on? He'll be just yelling, "Sir, come out! It was just turbulence, sir." Oh boy. Anyways, so let's get to it here, guys. This has been a really fun chat. Please when you head over to my my raffle page there. I am going to have some of this stuff up here. This is some stuff from Beaver Boy. And this one I wanted to show. Mike, you were showing your bar.
Oh, yeah.
This is a Minnesota Fighting Saints 1 ounce bar. And it's World Hockey Association. These are quite rare. Something fun and different. So stuff like this. Beaver Bullion did these. These are hand-carved press stamps that he does. And these are the Beaver Bullion with the Canada 150. They're numbered and limited. These are sequential, I think, number 26 to 20 or 24 to 29, I think. So, but yeah, some cool stuff you'll see on there. Stuff like that. So you guys make sure you head over to my page there, and you'll get some fun stuff there. Make sure you head over to Mike GPO's raffle Instagram, because he's got some awesome stuff on there too, and really promotes pit bullion and things like that. So we're helping some good people.
Absolutely.
All right, share time. Oh, hang on. Let me get the 100 ballots up. This is for the big prize, everybody. Oh, no, that's not the right thing. Uno momento, por favor. It's for my American friends. So one thing I found out interesting, Mike, and Canadian friends and American friends. So American friends up here. We have our second national language. We have official second national language is French. We actually have 2 official national sports, by the way. Mike, it is hockey and what's the second one?
Lacrosse.
Thank you. So hockey and lacrosse is actually the second. I think lacrosse was the national sport before hockey, if we want to actually get technical here.
Yes.
Yep. So a little bit of weird Canadian history. But where was I going with that? U.S. people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I totally lost my train of thought doing things.
American people, their second language is Spanish.
Oh yeah, so up in they speak Spanish, but in Canada we actually have a second language of English, and the second language of second language of French. Sorry, English being our main language. So when I was talking up here to pit bullion, it just came up. But up here, every product we have has English on one side and French on the other side. So I asked an interesting question, and so for the Canadian viewers out there, if they don't know this, if you don't go to the U.S., they don't have both on their stuff, and I found that interesting. They only have English.
Yeah.
So up here, you have English and French on everything. It's law; you must do it. In the U.S., you do not have to do that, and I found that interesting. And I guess it's because there is only one official national language with the U.S.
Yeah, they'll. I doubt if they will ever adopt a second either. Well, not with the sitting president they have now, anyway.
All right, so let's see. I don't know.
See you later, Christopher
Oh,
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Oh, your hello, come. Oh, night, Christopher. Um, so the Christopher, if you do hang out for a minute here, I'm doing the draw, but it's up to you. So I'm going to do the draw here for first place, and then we'll hang out for a bit and call it a night here. I've got to get to bed. Time for the live draw here. I've got the random.org ready. I need to do the share. It is time to screen share. Boom, there we go.
And if you can talk, Bob, that's like, can you talk and walk? Ravenhawk was asking, did you, Silver Saber, did you coins make it yet? Oh, maybe he's talking to Silver Saber.
Possibly.
I betcha. Okay. Yeah, I should, because he would call you CSS instead of just SS.
There we go. I got a nice little, that's true. I am CSS, which is also like some type of like programming thing.
Oh.
Okay, so Canada rocks, but the original language of the U.S. and Canada is Ojibwe. That's true.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I mean, we need to get right down to it here, people. And you know, there was a lot happened to this country over time, and we talk about official languages now, but there's it's definitely not the first official language or the first language or people of the country, right? So let's see. Okay, are we sharing live there, Mike? Do we have random.org up?
Yes, you do.
Okay, guys. So this is for the first place prize. There's the 100 names or 100 ballot spots. I've showed this a couple times, so you can kind of go through it or pause it. But again, just to kind of disclaimer, I did my best. If you weren't public on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, I couldn't see it. It had to show me in my feeds and my notifications that you had shared. That's where I got that information from. Shoutouts are pretty simple. I found them, or they were shared in the link. And if I didn't find them, it's because you didn't share it in the video or in on Silver Form, so that I wasn't able to find it. And then all the Silver Forum ballots were people that went over to the Silver Forum and commented, "I want in peace, my friend, because we need a lot more peace in this world," and I just thought it was appropriate. So here we go to random.org.
Gully, got the drum roll going.
All right, so 3 spins, guys. That's how I do this. The third spin, the number 1 place is the winner. It's the most fair on randomizing through my experience through doing lots of raffles. If you're a Canadian winner, you will have to answer a skill testing question. That is the law. That is the way it's done, and that keeps me out of trouble. All right, first spin, number 48. Second spins, number 97. And our lucky winner of first prize, 2.5 ounces of silver and extra bonuses, boom, is number 65. So congratulations, number 65. That is Karis, you are the winner, number 65. That is awesome. So big win for Karis there. My wife is clapping in the background.
Still in the chat. He was.
Sure, Karis was. She was, yeah. And
not very long ago.
If not, we just lost her for a bit, but we're going to put first. So there we go, everybody.
Congratulations, Karis.
That's awesome. So I think that's fantastic. See, I need to stop sharing.
You're going to have to answer a skill testing question.
That's right, she will. Canadian winner. So last little plug here, everybody. Please head over to my page and the Facebook page. I have my own Canadian Silver Saver page, but the reason why the raffle page is good is because obviously you can get some products and items, but you're going to be able to see some from community pours and really help the people like Tomoko, even Pit Bullion, and soon to be people like from the. I'm not going to give it away. We're going to keep that a bit secret. Hang on. But there's more to come. But it's where I share a lot of stuff like this. My charity drives. You'll get a lot of updates and things that way, and it's more private. I'm not going to just anybody can be in there. If you're being a jackass, you'll get kicked out because we don't need that in there. And it's really to create a nice safe place where we can go. and see things and find some good silver and support some good charities too, right? So, but my wife's stuff will be in there. She's going to be selling the pup Vader to help that poor little doggy get its medical care and possibly its surgery, so the family can afford to do it, because the poor thing is it's going to cost a lot to save this puppy's life, but it's going to be done thanks to the support from my wife and other people. So.
Karis definitely knows she won.
Yay! Congrats! Better not be a time limit and me panic. It's funny.
Yeah.
No, Karis, you're good. That's good. And thanks everybody for hanging out and for, it's been quite a long chat here, but for something like this, I mean, some of the chats where people just go on to the chat and we're just talking, and it's just to kind of shoot the shit and see what's going on. It's just me and Mike chatting tonight, and there was a purpose behind this. I will have my charity raffle done for this, so I'm going to put it up there, but I'm extending all of my donations until next Sunday, just to try and get some more in there, because some people kind of late on the ball and really want to get in there. Send it to CanadianSilverSaver@gmail.com, my PayPal. Any donation is accepted. You'll be put in the raffle for this. A second one if for European Canadian donations. America gets one as well, and also a Pit Bullion couple ounce poured Triforce shield. So it's really awesome. And you're helping a great cause. It's going to go to the Veterans, Wounded Warriors Canada, and Soldiers Angels USA.
Good night, Jay.
Yes, night, Jay. Thanks for hanging out. You've been here a long time. 5 a.m. for you. See you later, Ravenhawk. Yeah, take care, guys. I'm going to wrap this up now, too, myself. Thanks to Mike GPO for all your support. Guys, I'll get over to my Facebook. I'll make sure I accept all the people that asked to join. Thanks. I saw Drive Shaft Drew was in here. Who else was in there? AG Scott's Kiwi, Ravenhawk, Silver Saver. I think I said hi to you. Jube Gold as well. I feel like I'm signing off on like Romper Room or something. But night, everybody. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Mike, anything you want to touch on?
No, I'm good. Just everybody be safe and look after each other.
That's right. And if you didn't take a moment of silence for the veterans before, I know this isn't the current time for it right now. Obviously, it's past. But when this chat's over, remember they do a lot to support us and make things possible. Take a moment of silence for them, anyways. If you didn't have a chance to do it on that day, I know some of us were working and things like that, so it was tricky. So, cool. Thanks, Mike.
Oh, you're more than welcome, buddy.
Yeah, good night, everybody, and we will speak to you soon in my next video. And please make some comments. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see me share and do. And if you want more live chats, we'll do it. And I think what'll be cool is I'll do some live chats with some raffles actually in the live chats too. So we got a little bit too busy for that tonight, but we will do that in the future. Cool.
I'm going to stick around for a second, John. If you just push stop chat, will be good.
Yeah, not hang up. I just have to stop broadcast, right?
Yeah, stop broadcast. Yeah.
All right, everybody, take care. And Canadian Silver Saver and Mike GPO out.